Monday morning, darlings. This is Mary with Sacred Love Tarot. I'm just going to put that right there since it was a gift. Isn't that beautiful? I love sand dollars. Anyway, I digress. Good Monday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your reveal. So yesterday I posted a picture of a sand dollar, of a seashell, and of a pearl in a shell. So we have 1, 2, 3. I chose pile number 1, or the sand dollar, of course. I haven't seen. I made sure that when I shuffled, that I wasn't invested in looking at the cards. So I have no idea. I know one card, and it's the past life card of Egypt. That's all I know, and that's funny too. But that's a story for another day. So I'm going to leave this here for a second. Let you guys tune in. If you haven't already chosen your pile, we have sand dollar, seashell, and pearl in a shell. So I'll hush. Okay, beautiful souls, if you've chosen the pearl, this is your reading. So we are using the, hold on, that's backwards. We're using the Energy Oracle, we are using the Spellcaster Oracle, we are using the Crow Tarot, and we're using the Past Life Oracle. So let's see what our Energy Oracle is. So we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, community, and love. So I truly feel that you're just all about connection, connecting to people, connecting to source, connecting to self, connecting to love. And I really feel like Spirit is trying to bestow upon you or give you messages or downloads on who you truly are, right? I don't talk about it a lot. I don't talk about downloads a lot. I don't talk about ascension a lot. I don't talk about connection. I mean, true connection to spirit and source. I mean, the ability to be open enough to hear and to recognize messages from divine beings, angels, ancestors, even God, if you believe. So I really feel here that you are being put in a position of ascending, of receiving all of these wonderful messages and wonderful downloads, of connecting with community, and not in connecting with your community through love and light and gratitude and acknowledgement and beauty and grace and passion and compassion. You know, this world that we live in forever and a day has been revolved around war, chaos, travesty, pain, hurt. And these are all, I feel like these are all man-made things, you know? I mean, we are all divine beings, regardless if we want to accept that or not. We are all capable of going in either direction, the direction of love and light and peace and passion and compassion and empathy and harmony and gratitude. And then there are some who are more than willing to go toward the dark, to continue to stoke the fires of hate and evil and pain and anger and resentment. And I feel like you have been chosen to receive these downloads of love, to go out into your community and spread this love and spread this light and spread these words, these messages, if you will. And we're coming up on the holiday seasons, and I think there is a lot of that needs to be spread around. You know, I mean, we all sit around the table. I hear this a lot. We all sit around the table on Thanksgiving talking about how happy we are to be a part of this wonderful family. And the next day we're all out beating people up over plush animals that are the new big thing. So people use the word grateful a little too loosely, use the word love a little too loosely, use the word compassion and empathy a little too loosely, use the words gratitude a little too loosely. And perhaps we need more people like you in the world who are chosen. And I say chosen because some of you make clap back with, you know, oh, there's only one divine, da 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 da. And please don't come at me with that. I believe that we all have the ability to guide others into the light. I believe we all have the ability to speak to our ancestors, to speak to our loved ones, to speak to those on the other side. I believe we all have the ability to read. I believe we all have the ability to be compassionate and show empathy to other people's hardships and uncertainties and insecurities and all of that. But a lot would rather judge and show menace than they would love and compassion. So let's go further. Let's see what these cards have to say. Justice, career, and reconciliation. So I kind of wonder if... Okay, sorry about that. A little interruption. So the Justice card talks about something coming back around, right? And you being able to handle it in a loving, compassionate way, as opposed to feeling slighted or feeling aggressive or insecure, uncertain about it, right? And this may have to do with your career, or it may have to do with an ex partner or an opportunity that may have fallen through. But there's also a call for reconciliation here. There's also a call for finding it in your heart to release and let go of any type of animosity or judgment or hurt or pain that others may have placed upon you in regards to your career. You know what that kind of feels like? That kind of feels like that someone may have screwed you over, right? And it's coming back around again. And now there's this feeling of maybe balancing some energy out, right? Maybe both sides have held on to for a very long time animosity and regret and hurt and pain. But now there is this feeling of love and community and appreciation and empathy. So it's kind of like this full circle that has come back around, right? And now there's this time for reconciliation. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go back. I'm not saying that you're being guided to even go back. I'm not saying that you're even being guided to take them up on yet another offer. But what I am saying is that when we have the opportunity to release and let go of energy that has been causing road bumps or blocks in our lives, that it would be fortuitous of you to take that opportunity to release any kind of negative or stagnant energy that keeps other opportunities from coming in to your life, right? So reconciliation, apologies, handshakes, releasing of any of that stagnant energy, just bringing into this situation love and light. You know, Spirit could be bringing this back around for a particular reason. If you are on the road to ascension, if you are on the road to being a empath, or being a medium, or if you're on the road to going out to people and spreading love and spreading compassion and empathy and light and helping others, as this reads up here, then you are not going to want to go into that with contradicting energies, hurt, hate, pain, negativity, insecurity, doubt. You're going to want to go into this with an open heart and an open mind and see where that leads you, see where it takes you, right? So the tarot cards we have are the Queen of Wands. Oh, Judgment again. And the Three. So I kind of feel this is there's a lot of feminine energy here to begin with. I just got to say that. The seventh chakra archangel Uriel, the community, the angel of love, the justice card, the reconciliation card. These are all beautiful, divine, feminine energies. These are also energies of things coming back around and you rising up out of the fire like a phoenix and really truly following your dreams here, stepping into a time of strength, courage, creativity, and growth. This is a dynamic change for you. This is this is such a dynamic change that it leads you into a time of recognizing how huge this shift and this change is, and maybe even guiding you into this reconciliation. It's almost like you release the insecurities and doubt, you let love in, you see the change. And then that change pushes you to make other changes. And then before you know it, you have things coming back around and you're balancing karmic scales here and you're in tune with your emotions. You're in tune physically, you're in tune emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You're going out into your community, you're sharing love, you're sharing guidance, you're sharing advice, you're sharing your courage and your strength and your growth with others. If you are offered this job opportunity, you're stepping back into that. You're reconciling old relationships. It doesn't mean you're getting back into the old relationships, but you're reconciling. You're not going to move forward into this holding grudges. You're not moving forward into this holding insecurities and doubt. You really are manifesting here something true, something beautiful, something spiritual. And you're balancing a lot of karmic scales here. And things that are coming back around are to be not only celebrated, but released and let go. I mean, you have the Judgment, which kind of looks like the Death card, right? A transition, a transformation into something better, into you following your dreams, into you having the courage to spread your wings and just go. And for the Past Life card, there's wars and battles. And I kind of feel with that card that maybe you recognize in past lives that, or maybe you have been recognizing lately, having dreams or images or visions of chaos, and maybe it's been a very hard time for you, and maybe it feels like it's been a war and a battle just to move forward. So maybe the reason why you're going through all of that is so you're able to release and let go of all of the pain and hurt and anger that you feel from the trials and tribulations, battles and wars that you've been through yourself, your life has been through. And that is now transitioning or transmuting into this beautiful time of love and light. And I read one comment from someone who commented under one of the threads in regard to this reading. And I believe she said, out of all, I believe that something beautiful is coming out of all of the pain and chaos that I have been through in my life. That's not word for word, but it's close. And I believe that she was right. I feel like there's a transitioning happen here, a transformation of sorts that you, and perhaps maybe the wars and battles from the past life, maybe what you had to recognize in this lifetime, the lesson that you had to learn in this lifetime is that the wars and the chaos and battles that we fight amongst ourselves, and we fight amongst others, isn't conducive to your connection with spirit source, isn't conducive with your happiness and growth, isn't conducive with love or reconciliation or happiness, strength, courage, growth. And that there has to come a point in time where we have to stop fighting. We have to stop fighting the war. We have to stop fighting the battle, be it fighting the war or the battle with outside forces, or fighting the war and the battle within us, right? And your bonus card, and I said this word a few times, ascension. Your soul's evolving to a higher state of consciousness, and you're ready for this. You're ready for this. So out of all three of them, I think that this one is the most profound, and this one is the most prolific. Is that the word? I think that's the word. And I think this is truly a message from spirit. I think they all are, but this one is more in your face. And it's like, look, you have this opportunity to ascend to a higher status of consciousness. And when we're in low vibration, which is the war and the battles, right, that we fight amongst ourselves or with ourselves, we are unable to allow that love and that higher state of consciousness in. So when we step into this time of reconciliation with ourselves or with others, and once we're tapped into that divine energy, and once we're stepping into our own strength and courage and our growth and our passion and all of that, then we are ready to move forward into this time of ascension. Then we can say to Spirit Source, whomever, okay, I have released and let go what no longer serves its purpose in my life, what is no longer conducive to my happiness and growth. I am ready for this next spiritual step. I am ready for this next spiritual awakening. And then we get this flush of peace that comes over us. And then all of those things that used to bother us before, no longer become essential to our living, our being, our growth, right? We don't care what other people think or say. We don't give our time to chaos and anger and judgment and insecurities and doubt. We don't give our time to the people who try to project all of that back onto us, right? Because we have went through what we needed to go through in order to get to where Spirit Source desires us to be. And we recognize this ascension, this transition, this transformation, and we accept it. And we take a step back out of this human existence and take a step forward into the spiritual one. So I hope this helps. Let me know what you think. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.